Welcome to Working with Data. Hey everyone, welcome back. Last time we explored programming basics for apps. Variables, loops, functions, you crushed it. Today, we dive into something just as essential but way more interactive. Working with data. It's the secret sauce behind why your apps feel smart, personalized, and useful. From storing names to showing your top scores, we're going to unpack it all. Why data matters in everyday apps. Let's warm up with a question. How does your favorite app know your settings or show you fresh news each day? That's all powered by data. Apps use data to remember your preferences, show personalized content, and even work without the internet. Without data, an app is just blank. Capturing and saving user input. Step 1. The app gets data from you. You enter your name, tap a button, or select a setting. That's user input, and the app needs to capture it, remember it, and respond to it. Think text boxes, switches, sliders. It's all input. Shared preferences, user defaults. Small data like settings, dark mode, or your username. That's saved with shared preferences in Android or user defaults in iOS. It's like the app's little notepad. Quick to access and super handy. It's not for huge data, but it's fast and perfect for simple stuff. What is SQLite? Now, what if you want to save lots of data, like all your journal entries or chat messages? You use a local database. SQLite is your built-in solution. It's like Excel inside your app, with rows and columns storing user data efficiently. Using SQLite, fun example. Let's say we're building a to-do app. Each task you add goes into an SQLite table. You can add new tasks, check them off, or delete them. SQLite makes it all possible behind the scenes. Super useful, right? JSON format. Now say hello to JSON. It's how apps structure and send data. Lightweight, readable, and super popular. Think of it like a mini Google form response stored in the app. Working with JSON. Your app can read a JSON file to get data or create one to store data. Example. You get a JSON from a weather app and display the temperature. Cool, right? Or should I say, breezy? Reading and writing files. What if you want to save something as a file? Notes, reports, game logs. Your app can write and read files like a tiny document editor. There's internal storage, private, and external storage, public. Choose wisely. How apps use APIs. Now comes the exciting part. Connecting your app to the internet using APIs. An API is like a restaurant menu. You pick what you want, place an order, send a request, and boom, data delivered. What's an API? I want a joke in your app? Or live weather? Or today's top headlines? There's an API for that. It makes your app smarter by bringing in real-time info from the web. Real-world API usage. When you tap a button in your app, a request goes to a URL and data comes back, like JSON with weather details. It's super simple once you learn the basics and very powerful. Fun API examples? Feeling bored? Add a joke API or a cat facts API, seriously. You can pull a new joke every time the app opens. Makes learning APIs way more fun. Displaying data in lists. Okay, so we've got the data. Now let's show it off. Lists are a great way to organize things like chat messages or journal entries. Android gives us List View and Recycler View being the cool modern option. Making lists look cool. Want to make your app pop? Add icons, colors, and even swipe gestures to your lists. Trust me, users love visually rich apps. Data validation, why it matters. Before saving or using data, always validate it. Empty name, bad email, weak password. Fix it before it breaks your app. It's like proofreading your code. Fun fails without validation. I once saw an app where someone entered 123s as their name and cat as their email. That's what happens without validation. Funny? Yes. Problematic? Big? Yes. Mini app idea, daily journal. Ready to use everything we've learned? Build a daily journal app. Input data, validate it, store it in SQLite or JSON, and display it in a list. You've now built a real app. Best practices and tips. Keep your code clean. Validate always. Choose the right storage. And most importantly, make your app user-friendly and enjoyable to use. Quiz time. Let's test your memory. What's used to exchange data between apps? JSON. Which is better for large data, SharedPreferences or SQLite? And what does an API help your app do? Talk to other services. Great job, everyone. You're officially data ninjas.